Hi, it's Kristen with Kristen Stained Glass. I wanted to talk today about shipping stained glass. So I've had a lot of experience with shipping companies breaking my glass. I've had people send me videos of post officers launching the fragile package at their door, even though there's like 6 fragile stickers on there. I've had people send me pictures of the received package that literally has boot marks on it. Like somebody stomped across this thing that says fragile glass, don't lay flat, and it's still boot marks across it. So anyways, I just always assume everything I ship will be rough handled, and I ship most of my stuff in a plywood box with a lot of padding. Nothing is foolproof, so I always ship with insurance, but I know I'm not the only one who's run into this where shipping companies won't honor their claims. And I think I've heard recently, I haven't looked into this because I don't usually ship FedEx, but I've heard recently that FedEx won't even insure glass anymore. I have used, when I ship kits, it's just pieces of glass that somebody's going to assemble at home. They're smaller. I usually ship those through USPS, but I have had a devil of a time getting them to actually honor their claims. They never said that they don't cover glass, but I get little snarky letters in the mail that say, you need to take this down to your local post office in the next 20 days and have them look at your stuff. And I am the shipper. I don't usually have the broken stuff. So what I'll have them do is either send me pictures or mail it back to me, because I will fix or remail anything that breaks. Take it down to my local post office. I hear nothing. There's no way for me to respond within like the online system. And then I get a snarky letter like this one that says, you didn't respond, it's denied. And I'm like, what? Yes, I did. Nope, denied. You can appeal it. It'll also be re-denied. And so I've done this 3 or 4 times and they just keep denying them. So beware that USPS will probably honor maybe 1 or 2 of the claims, and then after that, nothing. You won't get any money back. So, and when it's stained glass, everything is so expensive. Your margins are razor thin. You know, you can't really afford for shipping companies to rough handle your stuff and not actually honor those insurance that you've paid for in claims. So I don't really ship anything through USPS anymore after they've denied like 4 claims that were valid. And I had all of the stuff and I followed all their procedures and red tape and it didn't matter. So I usually go through UPS. I've had better luck with them being shipped intact, but they still break them. I'm still working through the claims process with UPS, but we'll see how that goes. I have a suspicion that I'm going to get more snarky letters and just no one will honor their claims. But yeah, I have a whole lot of information on how to properly package so that you don't have to deal with this. I have like a 90-ish, 95% success rate if I actually fully package things the way that I know I need to. It needs like 2 inches of padding, plywood box kind of deal, and then it won't break. But sometimes that is a lot of expensive materials. And so another thing is making sure that you are listing your pieces to include that level of packing, because like a traditional shipping cost is not going to cover all of these. Like I'm buying 1/4 inch plywood sheets. I have all of these like 1x4s. You know, it takes like 16 screws, a ton of packing material. So that really adds up and cuts into your already razor thin margins, at least for me. So that's just one thing to be aware of. Anyways, best of luck. Let me know if you guys get any snarky letters like I do. Happy glassing.